This is Ready Set Reviews. This is kind of a news discussion episode. I'm John.
Hi, John.
I'm Danny.
I'm Nick.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Scotty.
I'm Eric.
And I'm John. Today we're going to be discussing some news recently with CES. I don't think any of this news is from CES except for maybe one story. But I figured I should mention that.
Oh.
And
Who
there
forgot to
was
drop
Kyle's
this?
cell phone.
Never mind. I actually turned it down once.
So, anyways, let's get to it. I got 4 news stories we're going to talk about. You guys don't know these news stories. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Almost.
Whatever.
The first story, going
Dibs
along.
on the black guy.
No,
I wanted the black.
dibs on Drew Carey. No, just kidding. Anyways, so the first story, now going along with this story, before CES, it was like somebody came out, an analyst, and said that he thought there was a 100% chance that we will see the PlayStation 4 and the next Xbox at E3 2012.
It's not happening.
So, at CES, the consumer president of Sony, what's his name? Ken something Japanese.
Something Japanese.
He said that there is going to be no PlayStation 4 at E3
The
2012.
PS3 is still a 10-year console.
He says it's still a 10-year console. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think the PlayStation 4 should be coming out sooner, or do you think PS3 could live for another 10 years?
Depends on how the rest
Another
of
10 years
else
from
is.
now?
Or I mean, another 4 years.
Like 10 years. Xbox is going to dominate.
Do you think the PS3 would be able to be okay until like 2014? We'll say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Actually, it'd be more 2016.
I still.
It's like when we talked about with the 360.
Oh yeah,
Right.
like with the Blu-ray, yeah. I mean, it's already, kind of more advanced, so.
Okay. Well, going along with that story.
That's peculiar.
Going along with that story, somebody who is I think he's the president of a cloud gaming service, said at CES that he thinks that Sony or Microsoft will announce that they're getting out of console gaming at this year's E3. What do you think the chances of that happening are? And if so, who do you think would be the person to drop out of the console race?
It's not gonna happen.
That's like saying.
Neither of them's gonna drop out.
That's
There's
like
too much money to be
any
made.
racist stereotype or, anything ever, and it would just be true. Like, that's like saying white people don't like mayonnaise. Like,
What?
Never mind.
I like mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Oh wait, I am the black guy. So maybe that makes sense now.
I don't know.
I love it.
So you think it's that this guy is just because his company is based on cloud gaming, so he would love if another console dropped out because that makes his business more of a chance to succeed. So do you think he was just?
It's an off-base comment.
So you think there's no possibility? Do you think there's a possibility though? Let's say this. Who do you think has the better chance of going the route of? Let me think of what I'm trying to say. Who do you think has the better chance of lasting the longest out of Sony and Microsoft? Do you think? Let's look into the future. Who do you think will be able to produce quality systems?
Nintendo.
And I'm just saying out of
How dare you?
I think it's Microsoft.
Microsoft and Sony. You think Microsoft? Why do you
Yeah,
think
just
Microsoft?
because they have to keep making computers and operating systems and all this other stuff, where Sony just makes
TV,
electronics.
Yeah, electronics.
Okay.
they don't make the systems to run the electronics.
Yeah,
They
they're just like,
make the
oh,
actual
here's this
electronics.
TV.
Okay, so you think that since Microsoft also makes the operating systems and
Right,
stuff like
yeah.
that helps them.
Yeah.
That'll help them in the console, in making consoles.
It'll limit them to their own stuff that might not be the best.
That's true. That is also true. It could not be the best. I mean, that's absolutely true. Look at Windows Vista.
And can we say that, that even though I would almost say that the Xbox has the Xbox almost has like an inferior internal structure, but it still can keep up with PlayStation's Blu-ray. So what happens when it's not perfect, but it's still keeping up.
It is
Well,
still-
most games are optimized more on the Xbox.
Yeah,
that
than they
is
are on
true.
the PS3 like
At
that.
least the multi-platform ones.
The
Yeah,
big
obviously.
problem with the 360 right now, and this is kind of getting off topic, and we've already kind of discussed our next box discussion, which is going to be a link right under my hand.
No, it's not. It's gonna be right here.
Okay, it's going to be right
Right
there.
here. Don't you see it?
Right there. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. now.
It's over there by Nick.
Okay.
Chinese glasses.
Sorry about that. But, I think the main thing that's hurting the Xbox is a lack of a Blu-ray drive. Because you have 9 gigs compared to 25 gigs, but that's getting way off topic.
Yeah, but its graphics are also
I think this is on top because
D.
this is like why
It's starting to
how
show its
it will
age because
survive.
games are having to start to come out in 2 discs now.
Exactly.
Try
Xbox.
4.
Also, yeah, we had to get the HD update for Battlefield 3.
This is like the last.
Oh, you had to
this is like
download
the
the
last days of the PlayStation 1, where games just started coming out in like 4 discs.
Early on,
8
the
discs
Xbox
of
still
game.
had multiple discs.
Well, like
Yeah,
Lost
but now
Odyssey,
it's-
that
yeah,
was
Lost
that
Odyssey
was
but
like
it's
4
more and
discs.
more
That
now.
was an early title.
I
Even
recently,
Star Ocean was 4 discs also.
I was
Those
recently,
are big games. Though.
I was
Star Ocean
recently,
was a single disc on PS3.
I was recently bored, so I went back and watched E3 Microsoft press conference from 2005 when they were first like discussing the Xbox. It was pretty entertaining. I'm just throwing that out there.
Is it all like completely not true anymore?
Yeah, they were like, we hope. It's so amazing how far E3 press conferences have come from 2005 to now, because it was just so PR heavy. And Eric here is leaving in the middle of the podcast, but it was so PR heavy. It was so funny because they were like, we think the Xbox 360 is going to reach 1 billion users.
Wow. What's going to?
That's pretty bold.
The original Xbox.
Back in 2005, they said the Xbox 360 will reach 1 billion users by the
I
end
bet
of
1
the
billion
Billion
people have
users
used
by
Xbox.
1 billion.
1 billion.
Yep.
7 billion.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did they
may
make
not
purchase
own
or
it.
just have play?
They have
I think
used
they
it.
have like an account on Xbox.
No,
Like
not
have
one.
No
used
way,
an
no.
Xbox. It's like there's no way.
Yeah, that's forced maneuver.
Really?
First off, Microsoft's, their every holiday every season, they usually do this big event with arcade games, and it was announced that the new Alan Wake game was going to be the launch event. I think it comes out the end of February, I want to say. But also, really interesting is the second week is I Am Alive,
Yeah, which is gonna be great.
which originally started
I'm
off
dying inside.
I know, right on.
which started off as a big AAA title, but now is coming out as an arcade game. And how do you think this game is going to be? And do you think it's going to be priced at the standard $1,200.15 price range?
I don't know.
Might be a little bit more expensive. Honestly, because if it, well, that almost worries me. Because if it's like an arcade title, it's not even coming out on a disc then.
No, it's an Xbox Live Arcade game and PSN.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's good.
What's
to
it
me
about?
then.
I
I'm
don't even
excited.
know what you're talking
I'm
about.
alive.
Yeah.
I'm Alive. It's a post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
game where
Did
you
you guys
just have to try to survive.
Yeah.
And
Basically, the intro trailer was like, it was this guy who was running, and he was running through like buildings that were completely destroyed. Well, it starts out and it's like the city's fine, and then like you just see like
This is where you
this
come
guy's
to the
walking,
trailer.
puts coffee down. Yeah. Should we put a link to the trailer?
Link to
Yeah, I
trailer.
guess so.
Link to trailer. It's good. Basically, like everything's good. Then you see everything bad, and the guy like has
No.
the guy has like a thing of water, like has a water bottle, and
They
he
kind of changed it.
Water's
Yeah, they
important.
did
It's more like Assassin's Creed now.
Drink water.
yeah, you gotta have water in this game, I guess. Water's like money. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
it's
Metro
like-
2033 bullets or money. You know, water's money.
Yeah.
But there is actually a gameplay thing on the internet.
Hmm.
It doesn't look bad, especially for an arcade game. I think it could be interesting, but I'm wondering how the gameplay is going to be affected since it, back in I think 2007 or 8, it was
Oh, yeah.
officially announced,
It was in,
and then you heard nothing, and now it's like, oh well, it's coming out, but it's going to be for the arcade.
It's not gonna be as good as it could have been, but it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
still gonna be alright.
I'm worried. Like, is it gonna be a shooter, or is it just you just run away the whole time?
It looks kind of a mixture.
Well, he has a bow and arrow, so
He does have a bow and arrow, and when
God.
bullets are very hard to come by in the game.
Well,
So you have to really choose your shots.
being in the
wisely.
inner city, it'd be really hard to come on bullets.
In the inner city should be easier.
Yeah, that's
So,
they
are
should
you
be
guys-
there.
do you guys think you're gonna pick up I Am Alive when it comes out, or at least a trial, or
I don't own an
Try it.
Xbox. So no.
Scotty?
try it.
Yeah, I'll try the
We'll
trial.
see.
I gotta try the trial before I buy something like that. Cause that's rough.
Hey, Misaki woke us.
What's
He
the
buys
next-
all the games.
Yeah, Danny does buy
All
out.
right.
What's next, John?
Hey guys, you
Next-
guys wanna buy worms? Yeah, let's get worms, Danny.
This is awesome.
The next news story, which I think you guys won't care to as much, Danny and
Well, I
I
care.
don't know about you. Nick,
You
you're
mean
gonna
Nick?
care.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You already know
You
about
care.
this.
Yeah, I
Danny
care.
and Kyle might not care because they're not into the show.
Why wouldn't I care?
Eastbound and Down is coming out the end of
Oh, shit.
February. It's coming back.
What
Final season, Eastbound and Down.
It's good. I watched
Kenny,
it.
you watched like the first 2 episodes. You gotta watch the
You made me sit there and watch like the first season. We were down
No,
here.
we didn't
we
watch
were
the
in
first
the
Made you? Don't you mean
Watched
you
it
got
baseball
to
player.
sit and
No,
watch the
it wasn't
entire
like we
first
were gonna do
season?
something else, and then he
We
was
watched
like,
like the first 2
Alright, next
episodes.
topic.
No, it's coming back in February. Now, Scott, Eric, I don't know if you watched Eastbound and
I
Down.
have.
I know Scotty has watched the entire first season, and Nick's watched both of them. You guys excited? You gotta still watch season 2. We'll have you
It's
on
okay.
Wednesdays before it happens.
It's pretty good.
I'm Nick.
What?
Oh, wait until it's on DVD.
Oh.
Nick, you excited?
Oh yeah.
Now,
K-pop.
now I got a question for us that watch Eastbound and Down. It comes out, I believe, this.
What?
It comes out the same night, I believe, as Walking Dead, the second half of the second season.
Oh shit.
Which are you more excited about?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Seeing as I can actually see that as it
Did you
comes
hear they're coming
out.
out with a Walking Dead video game?
Yeah, I saw that Telltale.
Do you hear they're
Story.
gonna make a Goodfellas series?
I saw
AMC?
that too, and yeah, and Frank Darabont is having a new series coming out called LA Noire. No relation to the video game,
Really?
It has the same name.
but it's based on a book.
Yeah,
It's
LA
called
Noire.
Noir.
So what's our next topic,
It's
Joe?
Spanish.
La Noire.
Now the next topic, which I find to be the most interesting, Notch, the creator of Minecraft,
Yeah.
said on Twitter that it's okay to pirate Minecraft.
As long as you buy it sometime in the future when
He
you like
says, yeah, his
it. When
tweet.
you have the money to.
Yeah, his tweet basically, somebody tweeted him and says, I really want to play Minecraft, don't have the money. He was trying to get a free copy being a bum. And Notch basically says, well, just pirate it, and in the future, if you get some extra money, buy it, and like it, buy it. And,
And don't forget to feel bad.
don't forget to feel bad.
Oh,
So, now, Danny,
Why Danny?
me, and Eric have Minecraft, and we
We
legally obtained it.
Me
You
and
know,
John shared a
we-
purchase.
the buy one, get one, yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to give
It was
to
legit.
a
great deal I hear.
date. Yeah, it was a great deal. It was like
Legit
$11
quit.
a dollar. It was like $11 a dollar. So what do you guys think of
$11 a
Minecraft? Are you more inclined to buy it now that the creator and the head of the game has said, you can go pirate it?
Yeah.
Reverse
Well,
psychology
it's free if you
works.
pirate it.
Well, I don't want to pirate
Wait, this
it.
is a side conversation.
Reverse psychology works. If you say you can't download it illegally, people will. But if you say, "Yeah, go ahead and pirate it," more people will pay.
And,
That's like what was that one band who put out their CD for free and they said,
Radiohead.
yeah, Radiohead. But
I
they
mean,
made
Notch isn't
they made
really
more
even
money
really behind Minecraft
doing
anymore.
that. More people paid for
He's
it,
given up development of it.
Yeah, but it's still at his studio.
even though they offered it
I
for
know, but I'm just
free.
saying, like,
He's still like the head of the
And
studio.
they make their money from.
Yeah, he has a lot of swing.
Yeah, but still.
So, do you think that this is a good idea for somebody at a studio to say, God, you can go ahead and make... I mean, granted, he has made
Not
a lot of
like,
money
he's
off of
fine.
Minecraft.
Like they're on the next project, all right.
Yeah, they've already announced 3 games, and it's funny because on IGN he's posted, now don't pirate this until I can tell you.
There you
Which
go.
is just hilarious.
Got jokes.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a really good fan idea, especially because come on, people are pirating
Well,
this
it's-
game, and they've made a lot of money. They've made plenty of money, and they're moving on. It's not like they're that worried about it anymore. And if you're a diehard fan of the game, you're gonna buy it anyways. And people have already bought it anyway, so it's not like they're gonna be like in the hole now. They already have excess money.
Exactly, and I think it does really create that trust with your fan base where, yeah, you can go ahead, pirate it if you like it,
Buy it,
buy it. If not, well, then I'm sorry.
whatever. Yeah.
But I think it does really create that trust, and I think it'll make people more inclined. Oh yeah, they're coming out with a new game. Oh,
Maybe look at
you
it.
know, I'll buy it.
That they're not just some big corporate face
You
that's
know.
trying to make money. That these guys are actually trying to make a quality video game.
Exactly, unlike other people who just take advantage of their fans.
Yeah.
George Lucas,
Yeah. GameStop.
you know.
Everybody stared dramatically at the
Power play.
camera and point.
Yeah, part of the players.
Surprised John didn't say that.
But have you?
Power to the players.
George Lucas should not have control over his own movies anymore.
He's ruining. I recently watched a documentary. I know this is getting off topic. I watched it last
Oh yeah,
night.
no side conversations.
No, well, this isn't a side conversation. It's not like what you guys are talking
Not
about.
like a donkey show.
Scotty, so you wouldn't go to a donkey show?
Hell yeah!
No, anyways, I watched a documentary around the topic of George Lucas. I
Side
figure
conversation.
it's work. I watched a documentary called The People versus George Lucas. Have you ever heard of that documentary?
No. Was this because he remastered everything?
It's kind of about that, about how he's sort
Like
of
shitted everything.
screwing over fans. And honestly, that one scene in A New Hope, I watched the scene because it's been a long time since I've seen Star Wars Episode 4, 5, and 6. A long time. And I watched that scene from Episode 4 again,
Which
where
scene got changed?
with Han shooting first.
Oh, okay.
That looks so terrible.
I haven't seen it.
I don't understand how he made that happen. First off, you are considered one of the best bounty hunters in the world, in the universe.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Greedo.
It's not probably one of the best.
Well, not one of the best.
Boba Fett's the best.
Not one of the
Fett's the best.
But still, if you're
Oh, he
a
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, and he dies. He
you're-
dies like a little bitch.
if you're a bounty hunter, I think I would. If I was a bounty hunter, I think I would be able to hit somebody sitting across the table.
What did they change in that? I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
In the original version, in the theatrical version, they changed this. Unless you have like the original VHS, you probably have seen it.
No, I think I have the original one.
Because I don't think it was released on DVD with Han shooting first. It does the Laserdisc too. But anyways, no. Originally, in the theatrical version of the movie, Han, you know when they're sitting there talking,
Yeah.
Han shoots Greedo. Well, in the special edition, it shows Greedo shooting Han, and his head does this very unnatural.
It's been that way for a while, though.
Well, yeah, that's
It's
not
not
the
just
theatrical.
recently, though.
No, but that's
Everybody
not
wants the
theatrical
theatrical
version.
version.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what
the
I'm saying.
theatrical
I'm just
version.
saying, like, it's
And
been that
we'll
way
all-
for a while, though.
Well, I know because George Lucas
And everyone's
did it
getting a
for the
big
special
fit
edition
about
of
it now,
1997.
Yeah, we are.
Well, no.
Yeah, we
What
are.
I'm getting at is
Eric's on board.
What George Lucas, it's not just that one time. He continues to do that stuff with the recent Blu-ray releases. He adds the no to the end of what is it? Return of the Jedi.
What about all those the alien singer dancers in Jabba's,
Yeah.
Jabba's hut?
He adds
Jabba's
all of
Giant
this
evil
stuff,
monsters.
and it's
Temple.
like, George, just give us. I'd be fine if you released a Blu-ray set. And this is really off topic from talking about Minecraft.
Yeah.
We are just like
Stop mentioning it's off topic, just go with it.
But
Yeah. Jesus.
George, but I would be fine with it if you released a Blu-ray set and was like, here is the special edition. I think this is better than the theatrical version, but, you know, here you go. But here is also the original theatrical edition.
I don't care.
That's what I want you to do, George Lucas, because I really don't want to...
Stop being an asshole, make the movies public domain. So
Just
you
have
can't
an
run
episode
anymore.
where you just say why we hate George Lucas.
We should. Well, our top three.
I don't hate George Lucas, though, so.
See, I have a love-hate thing with George
Now I
Lucas.
hate him.
You
But it's like,
Eric.
George,
Just stop.
Okay, do we have any more topics?
no,
Or
that's
is that
it. That's it. Anything else you guys want to bring up?
What about, did we finish Minecraft? Because we literally sprinted in the other direction.
Minecraft is awesome.
It's okay, we
No,
We did a review of Minecraft, which you will be able to see. Where is it, Nick? I can't see.
It's over by Eric.
That's
You
over
see
by
it?
Eric.
Yeah.
But, just saying though, with
I got
back,
your review, right?
back to the point of like, you know, how, like that studio saying you can, you know, if you want, you can just legally get Minecraft.
Illegally.
Illegally. But I'm just saying
No
that's
labels.
really good, you know, like fan relations. I think because you're like when you're at that point where you're like, oh, I understand that you know, not trying to accuse him of anything, but I guarantee he might not have acquired everything in his life, you know,
Yeah.
illegally. If he's saying, yeah, just go ahead and download it, guys, you know,
Well,
pirate it, it's fine, and if you like it, pay for it. Because I think he understands. He understands that, you know, it's like nowadays Minecraft wasn't that expensive. How much was it? It was like
When I originally
First
bought it,
came
it was
out.
like $11.
11, right? Like it's not that bad.
Well, it's
That
up
was
to
like
27
over-
now.
You look at
And it
video games.
provides
year and a half
years
old.
of entertainment.
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
saying.
pretty much endless.
It's a
Yeah,
really
Nick,
fun
buy it.
game. Now look at like Xbox games that
It's
are coming
awesome.
out and stuff, and PlayStation 3 and Nintendo. Don't want to leave anybody out. And PC. Like you're paying like $60 for a game that might only have single player. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Metro 2033. I love that game. It's a phenomenal game. Excellent. I've actually just started replaying through it, but it's like there's replay value, but there's no multiplayer, and it was $60 when it came out originally.
That's what I hate
waited.
about games, so
I
not
waited.
multiplayer.
Yeah, I
Skyrim's
waited.
single player.
But
Yeah,
that's
Skyrim is-
a massive RPG. This
But
is
I
way
hate
different.
games now. Like
Like
you can't gather 4 of your friends in a room and play on the same system anymore.
Right.
You either
Hold
have to
on.
have like 2 people
It's
on
either
each
co-op,
system and then connect
Or
them.
it's all
Yeah, you can't just
system
have
link.
like GoldenEye. You can't have
Unless
that anymore.
you're talking about Wii.
Yeah,
But
we
let's
can't.
face it, the Wii is not for the serious gamer.
The Wii is for the
Play
relaxed.
some party games.
The
Yeah,
Wii is for the
party game.
people who unplugged their GameCube a long time ago, but now want to play GameCube games again. So they put it on the Wii.
And then it was
I
like,
actually
That's
still
what
have my
most people use
GameCube hooked up though.
I
so-
know you do have
Still.
it.
Just
You're
saying.
playing Skies of Arcadia. I've been looking for that game. It is a very difficult find.
Alfonso.
Yeah.
For
And
Dreamcast.
Let's throw that up there. For what you were saying.
Pirate it.
I won't pirate it.
But just saying again, like one of the worst examples of games where you cannot play with each other, like in a group setting, like at the same TV, Dead Island. That was so
Top
trash.
3 disappointment episodes right here.
That was my disappointment. Unbelievable that they would do
I
that.
have to do so
Four-
much linking.
I know, right?
Yeah, it
You're gonna be
sucks.
busy. 4-player co-op, and you make it so it's really
It-
crappy on live, kind of. Everybody slows each other down. Like if you have 4 people in the room, it's like it's so slowed down. Everything's really slow. Your character's slowed down, so your reactions are like, "Oh, I pressed trigger." Like it takes forever to do anything. And if you play by yourself, like, well, that sucks because then you're just gonna get messed up because the game was made so that basically you have more players and have more options. and then you can't even sit next to each other and play. Like, you couldn't have a friend come over and be like, "Oh, would you help me beat this?" No, I can't, because I don't own a copy of the game.
We gotta
Okay.
play that still.
Yeah,
That's
I kind of have something to say though about four-player co-op though in a game, like split screen, I should say.
Yeah.
With how detailed games are today though, it's very difficult to play four-player split screen and see everything too.
That's true.
Nowadays.
Well, that should make it easier, though, if it's more detailed.
But
if
it's
it's less
not.
detailed, everything
Have
would
you
be more black.
have you played a Halo recently? Halo
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
or
No.
We played it here the
Reach
other day.
or
Yeah, we played Hero.
Yeah, we played.
okay? Have you played four-player split screen?
Yeah.
No.
Well, we
played
got...
3-player.
We've had
We played-
3.
Oh yeah, we had 3.
I mean,
on the screen.
but
Even with 3,
Even
you
then,
can still see.
if you compare that to like olden day, like GoldenEye or World
Yeah.
Is Not Enough, it's so much different.
Oh,
at least to me.
absolutely.
Like I could easily tell what's going on in GoldenEye, but
That's because GoldenEye was so... They made everything big on purpose because they didn't have...
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like any game that I play four-player split screen in. Okay, have you
But
played
I'm
Lost
just saying-
Planet 2 at all?
Yeah, I did
Lost
actually.
Planet 2 split screen.
Yeah,
That is terrible.
that was really hard. That was actually kind of difficult. But
I
I'm
mean,
just saying, though, that
yeah.
they don't even give you the option. If it doesn't look good, yeah, that's your fault. Honestly, if you want it to look better, buy another game, then go play. But saying that you're not even going to get the option at all, I mean...
No, I agree. It should be
I could
Yeah,
live
I
with
agree.
it not being
Danny,
able to see
I
it.
just have something to say. When we went to Family Video the other day, enough said.
No,
You could
no,
not
we
find a
not
single game
anything
that we
that
could
we
play 4
really-
people for an Xbox.
Right? Like, that is extremely
or that we
difficult.
haven't played before.
Right.
Yeah. That we, besides, you know, like...
What about
Reach
the
or
new
something.
GoldenEye Reloaded?
I don't think you could.
It was, I think it's only co-op.
Only,
Is it really?
only 2 people,
I
Yeah.
play
yeah.
multiplayer on it.
Have you?
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I have the demo. I have to play it. Anyways,
So Minecraft.
any
Right.
closing? Nick's been really. Nick, you gotta stop talking so much. You're taking over. the
I know.
episode.
Also,
Shut
I
up,
am-
Kraft.
Bye.
So anyway,
Minecraft
that's
zombie.
the end of the episode.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to say.
Yeah, let's be done.
This
Kyle's
is
back to texting. So
Kyle's
I'm
back
back
to
to
texting. This is
It's
Razor
fun now.
Reviews
Stay tuned for our on-site review of a Donkey Show next week.
live from the Splash Zone.